The owner of an infamous so-called party villa in Flamborough says they stopped booking gatherings prior to a shooting that happened there yesterday. Hamilton police say they're investigating this incident and one woman was sent to hospital. Jason Gaidola joins us live tonight with the latest. Good evening, Jason.
Good evening, Kelly. Police say the woman is in stable condition, but are trying to narrow down the suspects and piece together what led up to the shooting. This comes a little more than a year after one man was killed at the rental property during another party. Tonight, the owner tells CHCH News they believe this time this was a break-in. Once dubbed as a party villa for rent, was not available for gatherings, according to the owners of 1046 Highway 6. However, they say one happened behind their back, and the home is now the center of another shooting investigation.
None of this was authorized. None of this was allowed. We did halt all parties, all rentals. We are obviously going to be pressing charges against the individuals that were involved, and we are going to be suing for all these damages that did occur on that property.
Arshfir Sadhu says his family's short-term rental in rural Flamborough was vacant and all utilities were not available. However, this past Saturday, he says they granted access to somebody who was inquiring about the property.
The day there was an individual that came by who stated that he was interested in the property and he wants to, he just has some business opportunity in that property he wants to accomplish. So we gave him the codes. And this is one of the biggest mistakes we made, was give him the codes, because he seemed really reasonable before. We met him before.
Later that evening, another large party happened at the 7-bedroom home, and a shooting as well. Hamilton police say they were called to the property close to 3:30 a.m., where they noticed people leaving and found one woman suffering from a gunshot wound. Police say she is in stable condition.
Based on what we've located at the scene, we do believe that there were 2 suspects and 2 firearms used. At this time, there's no way to tell with absolute certainty how many people were there. However, based on what we've been able to learn so far, we believe that there were hundreds of people there.
Detective Constable Dan Jaworski says they're trying to determine what led up to the shooting and do not have any descriptions of suspects or vehicles. This isn't the first time Hamilton police have been called to this address. Just over a year ago, a shooting occurred here on the property that killed one person and left 3 others injured. Police say 45-year-old Tobana Obiaga was found dead from gunshot wounds in his vehicle parked on the side of the highway. Today, Sadhu confirms his family's property is not licensed or zoned for short-term rental, and the home's future is in limbo due to a civil lawsuit with other investors. Police say since last year's killing, they've monitored the home and activity there had decreased. Area Councillor Ted McMeekin tells CHCH News that he finds the latest incident devastating and city bylaw intends to look into charges against the property owners once police wrap up their investigation.